that? That's weird.
To let people know that, you know, recording in progress.
That recording in progress. Welcome back to the Warheads podcast. It's your boy Trizale, and I'm joined by
EsBee's.
Okay, I guess it works. Come on. SPG is ladies first. What the hell? Come on, man.
Oh,
Get back, SPG. What's wrong with you? One SB get backer. What does that even mean? Why can't you be normal for one pod?
never.
I say no to your normality, your mundanity. No. But yeah, man, it's good to be with you guys, though. Miss you dearly, man.
Aww.
Feels like we have not potted in like forever. And I'm sure so many things have happened. Things have happened and we've forgotten. And then more things have happened and then we've forgotten again. So yeah, here we are. And we're here to talk about some hot topics. So
Yeah. We are still waiting for Donda.
we're still waiting for Donda. Yes, we are.
He has a fourth live show.
Coming on up. Yeah. And in Chicago though, in Chi-Town. So I would assume that it's gonna be like, yeah.
I wouldn't assume.
With Kanye, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, by the way, before we started this pod officially, we were chatting about Lil Nas X and Jack Harlow's new song called Industry Baby, which is awesome. And I actually think that it's a K West produced beat. Fun fact. So yeah, I think that's
I don't know. I don't even know he has time to do
anything.
Like anyways, his manager says that it's 100% coming out next week.
That Chicago. Yeah.
Or after. I think it would be like the same night. They would drop the same night or like whatever.
But what do we expect?
I don't know at
SPG,
this
I want you
point.
to weigh in too. What do we expect from Yeezy? Because I think SPG tapped out of
Oh yeah,
Yeezy.
it is Kanye produced.
Yeah, it's
It
Kanye
is.
produced. Isn't that dope? The song is fire though.
It
But
is.
yeah, SPG tapped out to Kanye West because, you know.
Oh, Jesus?
SPG, why did you do that again? Because of the Make America Great, the MAGA hat thing? You were like, nah, I ain't doing that MAGA thing. Is that it?
Well, a combination of factors. You know, Kanye just said a lot of things that I found very difficult, but
Nothing difficult, yeah.
Hmm?
You said difficult. That's
Difficult, yeah.
yeah, I mean, you know, talking about, slavery was a choice and all that nonsense. And I mean, I often take things that he says with all of the pinches of salt of every 7 billion persons on Earth, because I don't think that, my journey with Kanye, our journey with Kanye over the years suggests to me that he's a very different guy. And I need to give him the space to just be the creative genius that he is. I kind of shrug my shoulders at the rest of the absolutely inane shit that he does. So having said that, his last album was supposed to be a gospel album, and I don't do gospel, so I was like, nope.
But it was so good though.
You say that? No, just sorry. I want to get at him. Just let me at him like Scrappy do. You say you don't do gospel, but in King's Disease 2, there were a lot of gospel references. You know that?
Better yet, I listened to Lecrae.
What? My drops mic, mutes mic. All right. You fool. Yeah, no, but seriously, I mean, for me, what I expect from Ye, I don't even know what to expect from Ye on this because I really love what was it called? Not God's Plan. What was it called? It was Jesus. That was the name of the gospel
You
one.
mean
The last one? Yeah.
Oh no. I can't remember the name of it either.
Anyway, but I really like that one. I love the direction that I was going in.
Wow, fans.
I didn't say I was a
shut
fan.
up.
I just said I liked it. Lecrae, whatever.
Kanye West is so far few between that you don't commit to memory, to be honest.
Yeah, correct. Honestly, I really like where he was going with it there. I think, but I always get very afraid of the content.
Oh, Jesus is King. Well, we should have known that.
Right,
Oh,
Jesus is King. Jesus is King. Right. So I get really afraid of the content because I'm like, I know the beats are gonna be fire. It's gonna sound amazing, but you know, Kanye can rap and be okay for 3/4 of the song, and then right at the end, he'll hit you with something really shocking. And then he'd be like, oh God, I'm never gonna listen to this again.
Man, every song will be another episode of From Dusk Till Dawn.
I am honestly not even convinced that the first go around at this album is the same version that's gonna be on this fourth go around at this live concert, because it feels like every time he does one, he adds another feature or he adds another song. So I just and because I haven't really I saw this on the part of the live stream where he was like doing push-ups and he was wearing like these black outfits and red outfits and living in the Mercedes Stadium and different things that just seem very I don't care anything about that. I want to hear the songs, sir. Please and thank you. I don't want to watch your live stream. I don't want to watch you walking and bopping it.
No, the best.
But it's not for you.
The best memes, right? Was the one when Ye was like in the stand with the people who came to see him. Like, listen to me, that had me dying. That shit had me dying, bro. Or the one where he just went and watched because he was living in the stadium. He came to watch a football match in said stadium. He came up from his room, his bunker room. His $1 million bunker room. I'm just gonna stretch my legs and chill here, my stocking over my face. Like if
he paying all that money. His budget must be crazy. Like I don't know.
But I mean, did you see the one where it looked as if he was on the roof of the stadium?
That's what you're talking about?
On the roof of the stadium? No, I never saw that one, BZ. He was actually in the bleachers or whatever with the people. I didn't see that one.
SB Get Backer has the files. Listen to me. Like the man was like, is that Kanye? Like there was someone standing on the edge, the circular edge at the very top of the stadium.
Which is strange because the
on the outside of the entire mega structure, there was somebody standing on the edge of the circle looking down into the
which is very weird because the stadium is so oddly shaped in terms of a roof, or a roof is.
But yeah, exactly. I get what you're saying. SB. Like, I don't know. That's weird. I gotta research that.
It's such a strange. I don't know. I maybe I'm not creative with that, but it's such a strange process. But I just want to hear music. Even when I look at the track listing, there's only one confirmed song, and then there's just all these other ones where, he has one with Jada Kiss and Jay Electronica. He has one with Roddy Ricch and Jay-Z.
Oh my God! A moment of silence. A moment of silence for how the Locks
disrespect
set.
Yeah, that was tragic. I mean, all right, wait, hold on, Donda. All right, so listen, it's allegedly coming out next week. But I don't know by the time this podcast come off, it would be already. But anyway, allegedly, who knows? I just want to hear the songs. At this point in time, it's like Certified Lover Boy. Dre, what are you doing? Hello. Did you not drop it thinking that Kanye was gonna drop it, and now you're just waiting to see when he's gonna drop it? Like,
it only goes to show that I believe Drake is afraid of dropping anything when Yeezy is gonna drop, because he knows he can't. He doesn't want that smoke. He don't want that smoke.
He said the other day he got COVID, but he's recovering now.
He said what? What was that, nigga?
He said this week. My name is not the S word. But anyways, he said, so somebody was commenting about how he has that heart tattooed in his head.
It's tattooed in his head.
Sorry, not tattooed, cut in his hair. Sorry.
Oh, shoot.
Sorry. He got his hair cut with that design, and then he was saying that somebody was making comments about why it had grown the way it had. And he was saying, well, he got COVID, I guess, implanted. He couldn't go to the barber, so it kind of grew weird, and he had to start over. So I guess now that he's recovered from COVID, he's finishing up production. But then, like, Weeknd is coming out with new singles already. It's just a lot, and I still don't have Donda. So I'm losing interest here, people. And then Beyonce coming back over her campaign for her clothing line, and I just feel like Rihanna, do this to me already. Like, I can't anymore. Are you gonna give us the music or no?
Man, but Ri's busy being a billionaire though, bro.
I know, but I can't listen to some of these songs that coming out. Like, you already gotta like sift through a bit much to get something.
But I do want to give Ri her flowers. She deserves the whole garden. She deserves the whole garden because she
deserves the garden, and we deserve some music, damn it.
I know, man. I would take some money over some music right now. But I mean, what she has done. I mean, like P. Diddy's not a billionaire. You guys know that, right?
I am aware.
You know, he's always.
Let's think about that for a second. Somebody like P. Diddy is not a billionaire, but Rihanna is.
Well, I mean,
it's only so much you can sell. So
I mean, you know, P. Diddy didn't invest heavily and or bring out a cosmetics line that catered to people of color and all their various myriad beautiful tones. What?
Well, like Sean John, I think that Sean John was a bit before its time. I mean, like things are selling for millions. Like Kim and Kylie, like those type of brands, the black brands that are being influenced by celebrities now have a lot more power than they have back then. Remember when they had Apple Bottom? I don't think he would have made as much money then as he may have now if he was still, popular.
That's interesting. You're really low though, Shanika.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I was just saying that I just don't think that back then these investments were making me bite that they are now. Like influencer power has really increased with the explosion of social media. So I mean, Sean Don, I was just talking about Billy. He had Apple Bottoms, and Beyonce had a clothing line and stuff like that. But you never care the performance in her brand back then, and now selling out in a day or less, like a day. And you know what? His portfolio may not be as deep and diverse as like a Jay-Z and some others, but he's literally on the cusp of that, and he's always high up in the billionaire conversation, but he's never crossed that threshold. Maybe because his investments don't yield that in return. Like Dr. Dre, he became a billionaire.
I would say perhaps the difference between Rihanna and P. Diddy is that Rihanna was not or is not spending her millions at the rate that somebody like P. Diddy is. You get me? So
do you know this?
No. I'm just saying. If you okay.
But can you hear me?
Right, you were asking me how do I know this? I don't. I'm just saying that. I mean, when you look at people's lavish lifestyle, Rihanna has never struck me to be the type of person to be just balling out for no reason. You know what I mean? So instead of balling out, you just use that money wisely, keep it turning. Yeah, I'm sure P. Diddy had the opportunity or continues to have the opportunity to be a billionaire, but if you're spending tens of millions every year,
well, right. maybe he's happy with that.
Yeah,
you hear me now?
Great. No, I mean, hey, shit. If I had hundreds of millions, I'd be spending tens of millions. No, I wouldn't.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Excellently.
You sound good.
I was just saying as well, a lot of these artists will come out and say, Forbes said that I'm a millionaire, but I don't know where those get those figures from. Like, in theory, the business might be valued at such and such, and the transaction may be valued at such and such. But I don't see $1 billion in my bank account. But I mean, that speaks to the type of move that you're making. And regardless of if you have in your bank account or not, you're creating something of value that much.
Right, the equity, right? The equity and the worth. But to that point, I depressed myself today. I'll admit it. I've been very interested in this space race that's been going on with Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson and Elon Musk. So I was like looking at, the 10 richest people in the world. Of course, Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world. But what really struck me was how much cash he had. So he's worth 100, I think I saw 179 billion or some crazy figure like that. And of that, is that sentence structure correct? Yes. And of that, he has 95 point something billion dollars in cash. And I was like, what? Yeah, that's like the Russell Westbrook. Like, what you got? What in cash, bro? You shouldn't even be allowed to have that shit in cash. They should like cap you and be like, yeah, the rest of that gotta be like livestock or like stamp collection or art paintings or something. You know how much money that is in cash? You know he could like rip his money out of a banking system and like make it tank though. That is wild.
Well, no one person should have that much money to them, and give, especially when you look at all the suffering in the world. And the fact that millionaires and billionaires now have turned to who can get to space faster. Like,
love it.
Those are beyond world problems. So I just, but it doesn't take away from the fact of Rihanna's achievements. It doesn't. So
no, man,
congratulations to her.
Wow, amazing.
I would like to hear a song or two, but
not just $1 billion, 1.6. Get it right.
Almost two.
Wow.
Let's roll up.
And I am too.
Yeah. So flowers for Rihanna. Flowers for Rihanna for sure.
So we got Donda.
Flowers for everybody.
We got Certified Lover Boy, Waiting in the Wings, and whoever else may pop up with a random.
That album's still not going to be a classic. Well, Certified Lover Boy, trash.
Lord. Anyway,
here we go.
I'm such a hating ass nigga when it comes to Drake, right?
Hey, I mean, I'm glad that we're consistent in our our tropes.
Well, I am for sure. But EsBee's, did you listen to Tyler's album or Nas's album?
I did not, and I will tell you the honest truth. I am not a Tyler the Creator fan.
Perfect. You're the perfect candidate. Listen to it as soon as you get off this pod. Telling you, so good.
Telling you. I just repeating what he said because I haven't listened to it either. But go ahead, Trey.
Man, oh man. Okay, so I wasn't gonna listen to Tyler's album, right? I'm right there with you. Sometimes he can be a little too, what's the word? Eccentric for even me. But I listened to, he was on Ebro in the morning, well, obviously Ebro, Laura Sells, and Rosenberg, and he was talking, he was like really like shooting his shit. He was like, yeah, I'm the best to ever fucking do it. These niggas forget. I was like, yo, this man talking real freaking big though. Like, all right. And so I took a look, and then he said he made the album for hip hop heads, for people who really love hip hop. And I was like, then he really, really had me. And I listened to it, and honestly, it goes so hard, so hard. This is what, August? What month we in? We in August? Yes.
August?
Yeah, look, see? 10 minutes out of time. Anyway, this August now, I think that this is gonna be in like top 3 albums for me this year. It is that good. It's that freaking good.
Better than King's Disease too? King's Disease too?
It's close, but yeah, for me, I prefer Tyler's album over King's Disease. Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, I'm gonna give it a listen. I heard a couple of Lil Nas X songs.
Before you go on, SB, so you listen to King Disease too?
No, I didn't. I couldn't bring myself to do it after one.
Oh, right. Or after King Disease one.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's really good. It's actually
like
really
the song
good.
that you sent. I like the song that you sent. But
what did SPG send in the chat?
He said
It's rare. You sent rare or pressure?
I don't think
it's rare.
Rare is a good one to send. That's what hooks people for sure.
The one with the video, that was rare?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Boy,
Okay.
SPG SPG
awesome.
love a video here. Boy, these marketers love people like you. Oh, let's make a video. That'll make them love it.
Well, come on, man. I mean, are we in the age of the visualizer?
Yeah, let's satiate their eyes.
I wouldn't necessarily say so. You know, a lot of these videos that come up now, I am telling you honest truth, it's just, I haven't seen a video recently that I was like, damn, I gotta watch that video over and over again. Like, I can listen to song over and over again.
Shinsi is about to drop one that I can watch over and over again.
Well, that's different, y'all. Okay, y'all watching those videos for different things, but like, Cardi has a song out now with Lizzo called Rumors, and I was just like, the video itself was termed. The song I can listen to, I know I have no issue with the song. I don't have an issue with the video either. Let me not word like that. I don't have an issue with the video. It's just, I'd rather hear the song, you know, play it hard, play in my car.
Sometimes I actually think the video can work against, huh? Just my take.
You think so?
In my opinion, I would rather take in a song without the visual and then have the visual after. Right, and then have the video after, because if I love the song, the video might make me love it more, and if I hate the song, the video may make me like it, or vice versa. You see what I'm saying? But if I take it in with the video and I don't like it and I hate the video, that's it. I'm never watching it again.
But like Cardi and Megan's song WAP, like the video was really, for those type of songs, the visuals really help
for the song.
Yeah. I do know what you're talking about. That the influence of the visual is there. But I think I'm too hardened as a listener when it comes to that kind of stuff. And so much so that I will watch videos and I will just acknowledge that the video was really good. Furthermore, a really good attempt at getting me to like this trash of a song and move on.
Mm-hmm. I get you. I feel you. So, but either way, those are the things that are happening in music. Those are the hot topics that we've missed.
So what were you gonna say? What do you want to talk about? You wanted to talk about something?
Oh, I was gonna say another thing that's been going on is the return of live concerts, and there was Lollapalooza.
The COVID den of iniquity.
Wait a minute! Don't do that! There was Rolling Loud, I believe it was, and you know, basically, Live Nation was saying that, you know, concerts are going to make a big comeback. It really does seem as though, okay, so we know that COVID is a thing. You know, it is very important.
You sure? I don't think COVID is a thing. I think that's actually a figment of our third world imagination.
I think it's like, you know, I think it's partially like just being tired, like just like, you know, that's it. Vaccinate me or don't vaccinate me, you know, we out there. Anyway.
We outside. We outside.
Minus us, but don't worry. So they're having these concerts or whatever the case may be, and DaBaby hits the stage.
Oh Lord.
And okay, so you know that him and Megan had a little tiff because of his song with Tory
Lane. Well, did the song actually come out, or it was supposed to come out?
It wasn't supposed to. It was done. It wasn't supposed to come out, but then it came out. I don't know. But then he performed with him at this concert, so I was confused as to what.
DaBaby performed with
He had a performance with
No, Tory was not allowed to perform, you know, but apparently he was there.
He was not
And
Yeah, but
allowed.
he came out. He
as
came
far
out.
as part of the restraining order, and partly
They
Megan Thee
were both,
Stallion,
they were
they're
both,
suing
they were
him.
both there. They were both
Right.
there. They could be there, but oh right, other way around. DaBaby brought out Tory Lanez on his set. That's what it was.
Okay.
I don't know why he even went because the fuck. But anyway, they were supposed to be.
Don't worry,
controversy.
Cassidy gonna beat you up. Don't worry about that. Cass got you.
That's a different thing altogether. But anyways, they were supposed to be at Samoa feet to get apart. I guess she felt like he violated that. Why would you even go? Like, to me, you doing a guest spot. You gonna start home? Like, anyway,
Such a loser here.
I can't really figure out what the
He's
baby
part
stand-
Bajan for
The
you.
baby?
He's such a no. Tory Lanez, he's a loser.
Oh, Tory Lanez.
He makes good music. He makes really good music, but he's a loser. I don't claim him. He's not Bajan in the least.
It's interesting because, of course, you don't claim him. He's not Asian. But I mean, he keeps going on about not having shot her. And she keeps saying, "You shot me." So
yeah, then the live stream was just like that.
yeah,
You shot me.
me. You shot me. Anyway, no, I'm not making fun of her. And so I'm really eager to see what the court case will say because, he's already been tried in the public court as far as everybody's concerned. The man shoots woman. But none of us were there, so I'm eagerly waiting to see what the court case will reveal.
I don't even know what to say about that anymore. But what's mostly yes. What's another part that really gets me? I still can't believe whatever type of relationship they had. Like, that's beyond me.
But what kind of relationship did they have? She wasn't talking
That's what I
partisan.
want to know.
I want to turn this into like a bedroom but stop purdy kind of moment. But I mean, there were partisan.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
I thought partisan was like, you know what I mean? Like Tory
You
Lanez.
thought partisan was dealing with her all back then?
Yes.
How
Yes.
you know that?
Hold on. Yes, Ting. Yes,
So that's why he got these
Ting.
people in WhatsApp conversation.
Yes, that's what she tell me.
I don't understand to you.
What? Oh my god.
SB, you need to rein this in. This is your
All right,
show. You need to rein this in. We were talking about
All
the
I was
baby.
trying to say is Trezali clearly got these people in a WhatsApp group. But anyhow, I don't know where party come from or where he didn't come from. I don't know.
Listen to me. The woman and the man was out at a party and weren't they like talking? Like wasn't their interest?
Who are you talking about? Party?
Megan and Tory Lanez.
Right.
I just can't understand that.
What can't you understand?
Who
I
would
don't
date Tory
understand.
Lanez? That's
Sorry,
Oh, come on.
trying to say.
Are you discriminated? Why are you discriminated against Tory Lanez?
I never said that I discriminated against him. I said I cannot understand what she would have seen in him.
I know that you didn't say so, but I decided to be a inflammatory, sensational media parasite and suggested.
I can see like a dream. Actually, I think Dream Doll used to deal with you for I can see like a Dream Doll or one of them like artists talking.
No, SB, you can't get away. You can't get away. I really want you.
Corny. I'm bald. What the hell? No.
As a man with a lot of hair, I'm amused. Listen to me. Because I mean,
He's corny. He's uber short to her.
He's over short.
He's Uber. She said he's Uber short to her.
Uber short. Oh, because his shortness drives her insane.
She looks like 6 foot and he looks like 4'5". Like, that's not the actual height, but I'm just saying. I think
How do you know that she isn't tall enough to look down into the shine of his upper scalp and be and preen herself in the reflection?
Oh God! Here we go.
That's neither here nor there. I just can't believe it. But anyway, so DaBaby gets on stage and he's doing his set or whatever the case may be, and he makes homophobic comments. Sorry.
Tory Lanez is hold on. This just saying Tory Lanez is 5'3".
Tory Lanez is 5.
no
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. He's 5 what?
No, down no 5'3". Hold on a second. Hold on.
And Megan Thee Stallion is 5'10".
Right. Okay, I know that for sure.
Tory Lanez is 5'3". What is he, a garden gnome?
He can't be a 5'3". You know, short 5'3" is?
Look, it said here, Tory Lanez is 5'3", as reported in his police report. That's what it just said.
Oh my god.
The man, so what you're telling me is that the man's a 5th form class? The man's 5'3"?
How tall is Tory Lanez? 21 facts you need to know. First thing, number 9, he is 5'3". Picture Getty. The man is 5'3". Oh,
He also said he wears 100. He also said he wears 120.
Yo, so what you're telling me is that he auditioned for a part in Lord of the Rings, but they were like, nope, sorry, J.R.R. Tolkien didn't have diversity in his characters.
Nah, he's small for 2 though. I hear looking at him. I hear looking at him saying, "I'm playing grown." Yeah, he's a tiny guy. He's tiny for 2. That's just, yeah, fast. Yeah, he's tiny. He's like around the same height as Lil Uzi. You know, Lil Uzi Vert, man, small. You know, he's man. The money not small, but they are small.
Yeah, I mean, I hear thought laughing at the man, but I mean, why would I be why are you laughing at the short man?
I am laughing at a short rich man. I am. Yo.
Google how tall JT is.
JT from City Girls?
Yeah.
All right, got you. I'm on it. I on the Google again. How tall is JT from City Girls?
Oh, we so trifling. Oh my god.
She's 5'2".
Oh my god. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's a match made in heaven right there. Okay.
Jatavia Shakara Johnson. Jatavia. Anyhow.
All right. So back to what we were really
back
talking
to
about.
the baby. Yeah.
So he gets on the stage and he's doing his performance, and then he makes homophobic comments.
You mean this is when he made the comment about something about gay persons in a car in a parking lot?
I didn't watch the whole thing, but basically he was referencing somebody. It wasn't Nas X. Oh right, HIV. That's what it was.
Yeah, right. I read something on this. I remember this.
He was basically saying if you didn't show up today with HIV/AIDS, that'll make you die in 2 weeks, and put your cell phone later up. Ladies, if you're
really,
fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone later up.
Really? Like what?
Then,
like
he went on and on and on, then he sang his songs and whatever. So he started to receive a lot of backlash. Like people, like Dua Lipa came on and said, "Well, you know, that's not the person that she worked with," and different people started to make comments about her, whatever the case may be. Then there's Lil Nas X. Obviously, you know that he's pretty big in the hip hop LGBTQI plus A plus A whatever movement, and you know, just constantly, obviously that community exists, and it's just so unnecessary. Like what? Yeah, why did you have to make that comment? That's so random. Like what? First of all, what are you talking about HIV/AIDS except from a weirdness point of view? What would you say if you didn't come to the concert with HIV/AIDS? Like who does?
What are you talking about? People live with HIV/AIDS as a chronic disease these days because of the drug cocktail. And we've been the public health campaigns against discriminating against people who are sufferers of HIV/AIDS long done finished.
So his apology went like this, but the LGBT community, I ain't tripping on y'all. Do you? Y'all business is y'all business.
Right. Okay. Whatever.
The end.
That was part of it. And then like, okay, so you have like Dua Lipa, Questlove, Madonna, Elton John, all saying, you know, hey, that's messed up. Like, why would you do that? Then fans wanted Dua Lipa to drop promoting her remix for Levitating. Because he's obviously on the remix and not on the original version. But then it was like, okay, but you're gonna cancel DaBaby, but you have a song with Pop Smoke, who's a gangster rapper. That just went on a whole different rabbit hole there. So. And then he got dropped from Lollapalooza at different concerts, and
he lost a few endorsement deals, though. No, he didn't lose an endorsement.
Boohoo Man was one as well. So then he apologized the second time, but then he deleted his apology, and then I guess he's just, doing whatever. He's probably just like, no, his attitude about it is very like, well, I say, I apologize. You don't want it. All right, cool. If you don't want mess with me, don't mess with me. All the brands that want to drop me, no problem. Cool. Not to mention, Shazalia's girl, Danny Lee, finally revealed that she is pregnant.
For him.
The assumption is for him. She didn't know who the baby daddy is, but,
Honestly, gosh. Why do assholes have to be so rich and successful? Honestly, he's so problematic. He always has been, though. He's such a douche. He's such a douche. And to be honest, it is him. It is him. What you guys saw on stage, that is DaBaby.
That's who he is.
That's who he actually is. And I
think he's conditioned ignorantly, and he's just one. Like how Boondocks had this thing where they used to say, you just have to be a nigga.
Just gotta be a nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like that. Like you just have to be that stereotype to go on stage. You have to be that stereotype that you mean out the hood, quote unquote. You have to be that person that you can't let go of that life. You have to be that person that can't let go of the conditioning that you came up in and certain things that you went through. You don't want to change that and be a better person. You just need to be.
But the irony of it is though, before we move on from this particular topic, I think that DaBaby being who he is actually what has garnered this success, because a lot of what he says is shocking. It gets the people going. You understand? People love
provocative.
People love hearing about like the dark side, and he had to pull and kill a nigga in Walmart. They love that. They love that because for them, there's a disassociation with the fact that this is this man's actual real life. And I think that all that has happened is that the fourth wall was just kind of broken when DaBaby actually got on stage and said that. But he's always been that person. He's just never said the wrong thing at the right time. That's all. But that is who he is, And I kind of feel like, I guess we will really see who really rocks with him. That's why I feel like a lot of fans of artists are like passive. They like when they hear artists rapping, when they hear the Migos talking about the trap, and they hear I'm in love with the coco. When they hear OT Genesis and these white kids jumping up and down and moshing, these little niggas don't know what they're singing and talking about, They don't. The beat goes hard and we can sing to these words, but the reality is you don't know where this is coming from. And I just feel that's what it is. And they're like, oh my God, he's talking about gay people. What?
Yeah, and then obviously being at Rolling Loud, that's main stage. So that's beyond the community that he came from. Shantia was at Rolling Loud. Come on. Well, she was on the main stage, but regardless, she was at Rolling Loud. So that's a wide spectrum of people that would have been in attendance. So.
Well, it appears as if he's been fairly well cancelled because of his nonsense.
Cancellation, I realize, is temporary, so
most definitely temporary.
And he doesn't seem bothered, quote unquote. Like he just seems like, all right, well, he doesn't seem like an artist that's actually begging for forgiveness. It seems like if they're telling him these apologies, and he's just like, but if you want to drop me. If you don't want to call me, don't call me. If you don't want me to perform, cool. I know in my mind that this is gonna come back around, and you guys are gonna live to regret this or whatever the case may be. So you don't seem very bothered. But opposite, I don't have him on WhatsApp. Maybe Trizali does with the others, but
listen,
I don't know how he's feeling.
I want Danny Lee WhatsApp so you could tell she stopped posting with captions like hashtag the biggest. Come on, you better than that, baby. You better than that.
I just want to make one comment about things like that. It is so interesting to see these artists come out, they get involved with somebody and are quickly pregnant by them. And I mean, I'm not speaking to control anybody's body or decisions and stuff like that, but it begs to wonder, like, how long have these things been going on behind the scenes before, it came out or whatever the case may be, or like the promotion of safe sex, and it just it's just very interesting sometimes to watch. I mean, everybody makes decisions or quote unquote mistakes or things happen. They do. But like Cardi, I remember when she got pregnant with Culture. And she got married shortly after, whatever the case may be. Those are just things that, I really wish the best for Nani Lee and anybody else who find themselves in that situation, because you're trying to make a career for yourself. You get yourself involved with somebody you probably think obviously loves you or whatever, and then you become something of a single mother, and then they're just an asshole. I mean, that happens to regular people every day. So.
Where I was about to tell I was about to tell you that experience. Sadly, is not one that is only for celebs.
It's just watching it, just like these girls just pop up so quickly with these babies.
Yeah, man.
I just hope that she, as a baby, she bounces back.
She can be good, man. Bob, she can be good, man. She got her fan base. She can be straight.
Yeah, she's so cool too.
She can be straight.
So Trezale, wasn't there something that you wanted to ask us?
Yeah, well, I wanted to talk to you guys, and I really wanted to discuss the now dead and defunct beef between Lupe Fiasco and Royce 59.
Oh my gosh.
No, SB, I don't know if you've been following this. Have you? Do you know anything about this beef?
Honestly, right, the podcast beefs has really had me lost because like I'm just here for content. Like, I don't need y'all to be fighting on my internet. Like, that go okay. So all right. I heard part of it. I saw part of it, but I haven't been keeping up with the rest of it.
What do you know? What do you know? Because I got all the tea. I got all the answers, like Sway.
They had a conversation or a podcast where they were talking about who would win some battle, or who was the better rapper, or who was the best, something like that. I mean, on the right path.
It wasn't a podcast. They were Royce was trying to compete, I believe, in something called correct me if I'm wrong, Rob, the IRL, the HRL, I can't remember the name.
URL.
The URL.
Oh, there.
Thanks. Okay, great. You want to become a website link. Right. So Royce wanted to compete in the URL.
Oh my God.
It's where rappers, battle MCs come and they battle each other. Great. Lupe was against the URL, I believe, and he wanted to go to compete in a different league. So who was involved? It was Murder Mook, it was Lupe, Royce, and Guru. Young Guru was actually a part of it, even though he's not a rapper. And men being men, it started to get competitive, it started to get heated. And so everybody started talking their smack, right? And so Lupe popped on and he had no shirt on. I don't know what he was doing. And they were talking and he was like, oh, well, if that's what you guys want to do, sure, no problem. I'll professionally embarrass all you niggas. That's what Lupe said, right?
I remember that part. Uh-huh.
The other guys took it for what it was. It's like, yeah, bravado. Like, you come in to kill everybody. Royce took it real personally. Royce was like, professionally embarrass who? Right? And started talking about him. And then he called Lupe a bitch. Right?
And Lupe gathered up his feelings and left the chat.
He said, I'm a bitch, right? Oh, I'm a bitch? Start practicing then. And then he put down the phone. And SB, from then till now, Lupe has shown me why he is a god MC.
Listen, now, I want to interject here and say,
don't interject, Mr. Allegory. My MC killed your MC.
I have to let you know. that we had a conversation. SB, we had a conversation about this. two dope boys in, I don't know, a beach chair, and here on the island, and like so Trizalo is like, SBG, like, who's gonna win a rap battle between Royce and Lupe? And I said, I think that Lupe would smoke Royce. And the funny thing about it is that I'm a big Royce fan, and Tremaine, Trizale is a big Lupe fan.
Big, huge.
But we called each other's guy.
Yeah,
I said
sure.
that Lupe would smoke the man, and he was like, Royce is gonna eat Lupe for dinner. And I'll never forget what you said. You said that you believe that Royce's grittier, street credibility, and the way he and so the content of his rhymes would have. You seem to feel that would give Royce
it lent more to Royce and his skill set in a battle MC arena, in my opinion, than it did to Lou. Like, Lou doesn't do that.
But, right, Lou doesn't do that. But I think what we did not understand is that Lupe
is a cunt.
No, Lupe apparently could be any MC he wants to be. Yes. That is the lesson. That is the lesson. Podcast done. We can sign off. Fans, good night. There's nothing else to say. Lupe Fiasco could be whoever he wants to be.
SB, what do you woman says? Sit down. Step. What she said?
Winston.
Sit down, Winston.
Listen, children. SB, I almost got tears in my eyes. Lupe, murky man.
No, wait, stop. Let me set it up for SB. So, Lupe, okay, so what did Lupe do after he got off the live with Murder Mook, all the men? Lupe proceeded to freestyle for 9 minutes. He's upset about it. Walking around his house, he freestyled it, and I tell
bareback. Which was funny because which is funny as hell, because Royce is always making these lives or these videos with him walking around in his house.
It's house, right? and Lupe doing this thing, and you just hearing his stream of thoughts, and the man is rhyming, right? And I'm telling myself, yo, this is kind of scary. I actually felt scared. I messaged Tef. I hope you listen to this. I messaged Tef, and I was like, yo, if this is what Lupe is doing in a like heightened emotional state, I don't want to see this man when this man actually sit down to make a record right now. And I thought I was gonna die. And so that passed. And correct me if I'm wrong, SPG. Did Royce not drop the first diss track?
Yes, he did. He dropped something called Lambda. And Lambda seemed to be a response to Lupe's
live
9 minute freestyle rant.
Right. But it was a SB, just to put it in context, it's a well-produced, hard-hitting bars on 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 bars. Right? Few little shots.
You mean Lambda?
Yeah, Lambda. Nothing too heavy, few little quick shots, da-da-da-da-da. And I tell myself, okay, what is happening here? Obviously, the podcast done. Podcasting up. That's the end of that. Podcast done. My favorite podcast in the world done. My man Tom on Edge, who does the podcast, I was like, well, boys, that's the season finale. Done. Nothing. And then Lupe proceeds to do something that, to be quite frank, I have never seen. He dropped something called Steve Jobs. He put up a picture of Steve Jobs. And he rapped all the way, and only at the end you understand why he called it Steve Jobs. He has a rhyme sequence that says,
"Stop it!
No, I refuse."
Trizale, stop it!
Oh God, you need to listen.
The man dropped saying Steve Jobs, right? With a picture of Steve Jobs. And what he did is something, I repeated what Trizale said, but Trizale ain't give you the real. the thing starts, right? And Lupe does rap the first must be about 8 to 12 bars of what it is that Royce said in this kind of way, like he's kind of like, okay, so
it was mocking.
said,
It was a mocking tone. He mocked him for the first 12 bars. Yeah.
So yeah, he's like, okay, so apples and
Lambda,
oranges,
lambda. Oh, that shit was sweet.
and like he's actually just saying the man's lyrics in monotone.
Yeah.
And then murmuring to himself, okay, so that was a line about that. And okay, so let me just read the rest of this.
Right.
And like he's actually going through this, and then he comes to a point where he gets tired and says, lambda, something. All right, look. I gotta go listen to the rest of this. I get back to you. And the song is done. Is done.
Correct. He started, he put it out, he listened to it live, was rapping as he was listening to it. And then he decided, all right, he ends the track by saying, nigga, this not finished. He's like, nigga, I'm not finished. And then he come back with the SLR 3.5. Oh my God. Who is Royce the 5'9"? I don't know. He never existed. Lupe Fiasco destroyed him. Honestly, SB. Never heard that so yet in my life.
It was Ether to Jay-Z. It was ridiculous. And I think that what happened is the opposite of what we thought. Lambda was kind of cerebral and multi-tiered.
Oh my God. The man tell you that he never had an impact. Oh God, Robin, why he do Lupe? Why he do Royce like that? Honestly, SB, when you get a chance, please take in these tracks. I don't even know where they exist. Actually, no, they're all on Lupe's IG. So whenever you have a chance and you feel like having a good laugh, please go and listen to these diss tracks.
And that was our 20-minute infomercial for listening to SLR 3.5. Thanks very much. Lupe Fiasco. We'll be calling you for our royalty checks as soon as we get an opportunity.
I love it. I love everything about it. All right.
Yeah, SB.
Sorry, SB. Sorry, you know how we get. All right, guys. It has been brilliant as always. SB has gone to sleep on us. It's your boy Trizale.
SB, get back, bro.
And SBZ. Oh God.
And this has been the way
we out.
Bye.
Bye.